Hello and welcome to Promenade Française, the place where me and you and everybody else who is a ultimate beginner in French is going to take part in a challenge. The first week challenge, which I mentioned earlier, is now live. I have uploaded all of the information to the website www.promenadefrancaise.com. And if you go to the blog section, you will find the blog introducing the first week challenge. Also, you can click the link tree link above, and the blog is right there. It's the first link inside of the link tree. Open up the link, go to the website, go to the blog, and read the blog article. You're going to see that I introduced this concept of learning French through conversations. I think most textbooks give you this idea about greetings in French, but basically you can say bonjour, salut, bon après-midi, bonsoir, like some very, very basic ways to say hello. And there's two issues that I have with that. The first issue is that a textbook is flat. It's just a piece of paper and it doesn't actually tell you how to pronounce those words. The second issue is that, okay, so I say bonjour, and then what? You don't ever actually say just the greeting. A greeting is never a one-word thing. It's usually, hello, how are you? Or, hello, it's nice to see you. Or, hello, how's your day? It's usually the start to a sentence. 28 sentences that we're going to learn in the first weekly challenge come from the first book. You can find two books currently on promenadefrancaise.com. You can find Greetings Part 1 and Greetings Part 2. Greetings Part 1 is Marie, her day on Monday and her day on Tuesday. She meets, about 10 people on Monday and about 10 people on Tuesday. I've taken all of the sentences from her day on Monday. I typed them out, and then also I found a French tutor, and we created some audio files. And so if you go to the blog on promenadefrancaise.com, then you will find a Google Drive link. If you click the Google Drive link, then you will have all 28 sentences. You'll also have free access to the audio file. And also all the new words. I think there are about 93 or 94 words in total in those 28 sentences. I put all of those new words into a Quizlet flashcard file. You'll see all the links in the Google Drive file, the audio file, also this Quizlet link, and then you can start learning each of those individual words. You can start listening to the sentences, and then finally the actual weekly challenge. So when I say weekly challenge, I'm talking about each day there's an assignment. There's three things. When you open up the Google Drive link, you're going to find a table. And in the table, there are three questions. The first question is, how much time did you spend listening to the audio file today? And then in the columns, you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The question is basically, how many times did you listen to the audio file? I think the file is about 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So obviously, if you listen to it once, then it's 6 minutes and 30 seconds. If you listen to it twice, then it's 13 minutes. If you listen to it 4 times, then you've listened for almost a half an hour. The second row is connected to the Quizlet link, and it asks, how much time did you spend on the Quizlet link? You can use the Quizlet flashcards to learn individual words, and there's a couple of different games that you can play on Quizlet. So the second row, it says, how much time did you spend learning new words using Quizlet? And then you can put your time each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. In the last row, the question is, how much time did you spend doing the weekly challenge writing assignment? So each day there is a writing assignment, and it's not real challenging. I took the sentences, I took all 28 sentences, the 10 different situations, and you have one page for each conversation. So on Monday, there are I think 3 conversations, and then Tuesday there's 3 conversations, and Wednesday there's 3 conversations. And what you want to do is sit down and write down the actual sentences. You want to write down those sentences from each of those conversations. So that way you're practicing what? You're practicing your listening skills, you're practicing your actual learning vocabulary skills using flashcards and games. And then finally, you'll be practicing your writing skills. And I think it's those writing skills that really uploads the words into your brain and will help you remember the words. I'm hoping at the end of the weekly challenge that I will be able to remember all of those sentences. Let's see what happens. This is a challenge for me, just like it's a challenge for you. And I'm hoping to get the most out of this challenge next week. So go ahead and head to the Promenade Française blog site, go to the Linktree link and find this Google Drive document, download all the files, maybe spend this weekend just kind of getting used to all the different files and all of the different things and get ready to take on the challenge. Finally, you'll find that there is another table where you can put a check mark each day when you complete the challenge for that day. And next to the place where you put a check mark for the day, saying that you did the weekly challenge for that day, is another box that says that you can share your progress on social media. You can find us on like everywhere. There's a Facebook group, there's TikTok, there's X, there's Instagram, there's YouTube. Basically, there's all the major social media sites. Add the hashtag Promenade Française and then share your progress as you take on the weekly challenge. Don't get too shy. I think I'm the only one that used the hashtag so far. So you might be the second person or the third person that adds a hashtag. In a month from now, in 2 months from now, in 6 months from now, there's going to be a lot more people that are joining the challenge. This is only the first week challenge. After we finish the weekly challenge, I will go more in depth about pronunciation and about the pronunciation section and how I see pronunciation when you learn French and the method that I've created for us to learn and practice pronunciation. So learn your first 28 sentences, use the free audio, use the Quizlet, and start writing those sentences day by day and share your progress on social media. Welcome aboard, Promenade Française.